Parang
May back po sa ating mga televiewers sa Sky TV Channel 28, The Beautiful Heart Show. This afternoon, we are so happy because we were invited by a couple who I call courageous couple na tumira dito sa lugar na napakaganda, close to nature. Of course, to the invitation of my brother, si Atty. Roberto Melendez. So dito kami nag-lunch. In fact, katatapos na namin mag-lunch. So after lunch, I requested them for a short meeting na makikita natin mga viewers. But before we go on, I would like them to introduce themselves. Sir, pangalan?
Hi, Jimmy De La Merced po. Born Manila, and right now we're here in the middle of nowhere. This is the mountains of nasasakupan po ito ng Bukidnon, Barangay Lorega. And dito po kami ngayon. Dito na kami naninirahan sa lugar na ito. The best na sa
Paradise.
the best na ba nasa sa
Paradise nga, no? In short.
Paradise na resort.
And I can see that in the face of your wife, no? Very young, fresh, young looking, but fresh, stress-free. Now, can you introduce yourself first?
Yes, I'm Thelma, the roommate of Jimmy, of course. We've been here since 1995, actually.
Oh, okay. So, for the benefit of our viewers, no, what is interesting here is we came from the same state, no, sa America, California, no, yun ang background talaga. I understand you are returning Filipinos, no? Tumagal kayo sa Amerika. Saan sa Amerika?
Los Angeles, go.
Oh, yeah. So, how many years did you stay there?
Almost 12 years na.
Before you decided to come back, no?
Ako naman, 6 years lang.
Oh, okay. So, halos parehas. I also stayed in America for more than 10 years. Then in 2005, I decided to go back and find myself again in the Philippines, my needs in the Philippines. Anyway, you are very inspiring to me personally because yung desire to go back to our homeland, yun ang naka-attract sa akin, coming back and i-share yung ating nalaman abroad. No? We know we have a very rich experience while we stayed out of the country. No? Una-una, nung sa Amerika ba kayo, ano bang pinag-aabalahan ninyo ng araw?
Meron din ang lahat ng mga Pilipino na nagtatrabaho doon na we're seeking for
Pero ang naging talaga namin doon, yung nagustuhan namin sa lahat ng trabaho is yung nagtayo kami ng isang parang thrift shop, and yet kami parang masyado kami na-incline sa mga antiques. Natutunan namin yung antiques, so parang kami naging antique dealer doon.
And kitang-kita naman sa background natin, no, you were able to come up with a nice project dito sa lugar. Parang nag-cave in. How do you describe this place?
Country, parang bukid.
And then naso-showcase yung mga antique products, no? Not only locally from the Philippines, but mostly siguro these are antique products from abroad. So you will see
pero
some.
meron din dito.
So it's a combination of local and international antique
Tulad yung
collections.
flatterware na yan, dito yan kinuha sa Davao, mga lumang na, pero sa abroad, collector's item din.
Actually, the reason why I'm so interested about this fashion, because my background is AV Humanities. We do a lot of, even now, I usually go to the museum to appreciate any works of art, any form of artifacts. Now, dito ko nga unang nasilip ka agad that I'm comfortable in this place. And later on, we will tour the different sites. For now, let us just pag-usapan lang muna natin yung interest at what do you think about the love for these items na bakit kayo na-inganyo for antiques?
Siguro, mga antiques na rin kami doon. At no.
Sinabi ko, ilang taong gulang na rin.
Actually, we're almost 60 na kami.
Kasi bibihira ang tao na nakakapag-appreciate ng history. No? When you collect antiques, you have a sense of history.
Very young looking.
Yun ang aking gustong ipaabot din sa ating televiewers that we have to love our history. No? Nakaraan natin. Not necessarily our own Filipino past, but the past of the history of the world. No? Kayo ginawa ninyo, dinala ninyo yung history ng Amerika siguro through the collections. No? So mostly, I would think these are American collections.
Most of it.
Yeah, most of it, no? And then nag-gather nyo to through your thrift store.
Oo.
That's a very good start to sa ating mga gustong mahilig mag-collecta ng antiques. You know? And I'm sure we have a lot of viewers who are into this antique collection.
Tama.
In fact, nung I came to know them in 1997, bagong dating lang yung kanilang mga goods from America. They were the first time na nakita ko sa Davao City.
Na nag-garage sale kami
Nag-present
doon.
ng garage sale. No? Kaya nakabili rin ako ng mga collections. The collections.
Kaya pala dun sa inyong guest house and the sanctuary, you have also these similar items, no? Saan kaya pinag-uupuan ng brother ko itong mga ito? So kayo ang naging source, no? And for all you know, I have a good friend in somewhere in the Santa Cruz Mountains. I have to mention his name because later on you will get to see him here in the Philippines. In the person of David Mosier. But anyway, he is a native Indian. He has a nice, I call it a resort, but actually it's just he calls it parang farm, no, on the mountain, and doon yung kanyang alpacas. He has, I think, a dozen of it. I'm sure you know what is alpacas. Parang deer na napakagandang hayop. Yan, that is, we're looking into the potential of bringing in, through the foundation, because I have already the Beautiful Heart Foundation, and to another foundation from abroad, we can start bringing the alpacas here. And we're looking for a place that will really suit the, the needs of these animals. Very tame, parang in between, parang camel.
Malaki?
Malaki. I mean, you can see that in YouTube. So, marami na nagkaka-interest from the north. So, we are going all over the country. Kung sino talaga ang pwedeng mag-raise niya. Kasi in the long run, we will be able to have these beautiful animals in the Philippines. Ang dollar earning potential nito is, kung talagang maramihan, you convert yung kanyang balahibo as source of wool. No? Napakalaki yan. And then we know that ang market natin dito, pagdating sa manufacturing ng mga wool na mga jacket, is China. Right now, ang alpacas is in South America, Peru, that area. So, dahan-dahan nating ilalapit ngayon sa market. So, ang alpacas talaga is for the wool industry. Tapos, it will survive anywhere. Pero the best is yung medyo
Climate
cool climate, like California. So this will be another tawag dito, opportunity where I can discuss this further with the alpacas. May association sila sa California. Medyo may kamahalan when they import it from South America, the cheapest would be $20,000 US. But it can range up to $50,000 US, depending on the quality of yung kanyang balahibo. But sabi sa akin ni David, may mga reject daw yata doon sa Amerika. So we can start getting importing, and then, but we should reject yung may pilay, yung mas murang-mura yun. Maybe they will just donate it. No, they will just donate it to a foundation that will welcome these animals. No, so I have seen the potential that these alpacas can really.
How many ang meron siya?
Well, as I've said, he alone has a dozen, and some other Americans in California. Actually, all over the U.S. there's an association of yung mga nagtitake care sa mga alpacas. No? Philippines can be an ideal place to have these animals because we can easily export it, yung kanilang balahibo to China. Anyway,